Good evening and welcome to Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario for the Prospects by Sports Illustrated AA All-Star Challenge. I'm Mike Formisano calling tonight's game. It is 2010 Team USA Teal taking on 2010 Team Canada Purple. For USA Teal, it was an unauspicious start this afternoon against Team Canada Gold, dropping the first game in the tournament by a score of 4-2. Late first period goal by Team Canada Gold, and then two more in the second gave them a 3-0 lead. But Team USA fought back, scoring a breakaway goal by Robert Wimmer. Early portion of the third period, a shorthanded tally, and then Noah Bernstein with a goal against Team Canada to make it 3-2. But the Canadians held on for the victory with a late goal with 5 minutes to go. And that finished the account 4-2 in favor of Team Canada Gold. So for Team USA Teal, it's simple. The mission is this: get the record back to 1-1 and get into the tournament, and give yourself a fighting chance to find one of the four postseason semifinal seeds for Sunday. The 3-1 record should most definitely get them into the semifinal games on Sunday. 2-2, it's a little more dicey. So while we have you here as the Zamboni clears the ice, let's go over the rosters. We will start with Team USA Teal. Number 4, Trevor Cooper from the Skylands Kings, playing defense. Number 8 is Aiden Hawksworth, defenseman from the New Jersey Bandits. Number 9, Logan Dixon. He is a defenseman from the Skylands Kings. Number 10, Noah Bernstein from Skylands as well, forward for Team USA. Number 11, Maxwell Goldstein from the PAL Blue Knights, playing forward. Number 13, Dylan Simone from the Long Island Rebels. Also a forward, number 14, Elliot Lopriori from the North Jersey Avalanche. On defense, number 18, Joseph Castellano from the North Jersey Avalanche, as is Jacob Fritz, also from the Avs, number 19, playing defense. Michael Formisano, number 22, playing forward from the Skylands Kings. Jack Fontaine from the Long Island Rebels, number 23, and also a forward. On defense, number 50, Luke Catapano from the Skylands Kings. Number 73, forward, LJ Russo from the North Jersey Avalanche. Number 77, forward from the Skylands Kings, Connor Dunn. And Robert Wimmer from the Long Island Rebels, number 91, also a forward. In goal, number 30, Sam DeMalo, and number 60, Luke Borgo. Sam and Luke both from the North Jersey Avalanche. And the head coach of Team USA Teal for 2010 is Charlie Spetz from the Skylands Kings. For Team Canada Purple, 2010, we start with number 2, Wyatt Muldoon, defenseman from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces. Number 8, Luca Boucher from the Sudbury Wolves. Number 8 on defense. Number 11, forward from Sudbury, Tucker Newton. On defense, number 12, from the Kitchener Junior Rangers, Nolan Schaefer. Number 13 on defense, from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces, Gabriel Schrader. Number 16, forward from Upper Ottawa as well, Sebastian Jamrosi. Number 17, defense, Jackson Chatwell from the Sudbury Wolves. Number 19, forward, Jax Kath Nelson from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces. Zach Roulette from the Cumberland Junior Grads. He is number 22 and is a forward. Forward as well, number 34, Tyler Burtonshaw from the Stratford Warriors. Number 44, forward, Ben Shorey from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces. Shorey had 4 goals in Canada Purple's victory in game number 1. Number 77, defenseman Nathan Page from the Sarnia Sting. 86, forward, Cameron Babacco from the Sudbury Wolves. Matteo Spadafora, number 88, forward from Sudbury. And from the Sarnia Junior Sting, Matthew McGaney, number 93, forward. The goaltenders for Team Canada, number 1, Eshin Sanjay from the Kitchener Junior Rangers. Number 29, Peyton Stevenson from the Upper Ottawa Valley Aces. The head coach of Team Canada Purple is Ron Page. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Thanks for joining us this evening. We are full of hockey today. Game 1 earlier today, Team USA Teal losing to Team Canada Gold, and this is the nightcap for Friday, July 12th, as they take on Team Canada Purple. Opening face-off will be right after this. We'll be back to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto for opening face-off between Team Canada Purple and Team USA Teal. Welcome back to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario for the Prospects by Sports Illustrated AA All-Star Challenge. Mike Forbesano here calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the nightcap of the first day of round-robin games. Team USA Teal at 0-1, taking on Canada Purple at 1-0. The other games earlier today, Canada Purple, as we said, won. Canada Gold, obviously. Canada Red and Black also with victories. And that will set the standings at 1-0 for those top four teams. Team USA Teal with -2 on the goal differential, and they are standing right now in 6th place out of the 8-team division. So it's imperative for Team USA Teal to get a win, hopefully in this game, and we will see what shakes out for tomorrow. In goal for Team USA will either be Sam DeMalo, as I'm thinking Coach Spetz is going to go that way since Borgel started the first game, but we'll wait and see for the actual assignment in just a second. Team Canada Purple heading over to the bench right now. USA Teal already over there. Later on tomorrow, we'll have at 11:45 a.m. Team USA Teal at the Chesswood Arena, and they will take on Team Canada White. Team Canada White, the one Canadian team who fell earlier this morning. And then the final game of round robin tomorrow night, 6 p.m. back here at Scotiabank Pond against Team Canada Red. So number 23, Jack Fontaine will take the face-off. He's got number 11, Max Goldstein, and number 13, Dylan Simone on his forward line. Here we go. Opening face-off as Team USA Teal going right to left on your screen. Canada Purple going left to right. And the shot by McGaney, number 93, off the knee of a Team USA defenseman. It's Team USA and Team Canada here. Game number 2 of the preliminary round. In the corner, that is number 11, Max Goldstein, trying to dig it out. It's sent back in by Canada. Number 22 with the puck behind the net. That is Zach Willett. Now Fontaine picks it up, and Fontaine will skate it up. It is definitely Sam DeMalo in net for the Team USA Teal. And in net for Team Canada is number 1, let me get the name right, Essen Sanjay. Back to center ice. There is Noah Bernstein. Bernstein takes a hit from Willett. Goes down. No call. We play on. And the puck picked up by Nathan Page. 77 for Team Canada. 12-minute periods to start the game, and then 15 after that. Periods 2 and 3. Luca Catapano, number 50, will skate it in front of his own goal and backhand towards Aiden Hawksworth. Hawksworth with it, number 8. With pass over to Lopriari. Lopriari inside the zone. Takes a hit from number 17. Puck still inside the zone. There's Bernstein on top of the face-off circle. Bernstein fires. It's deflected off number 17. He'll take it behind the net. And 88, Mateo Spadafora with a hit on Bernstein as he clears the zone. Here's Lopriari with it for Team USA. Canada intercepts and sends it back into their own zone. We're just underway. No score here. First period at the Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario. Mike Forbesano calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us. Puck is set in by Schrader, and off the boards now Catapano for Team USA. Luca Catapano will skate up the middle of the ice, pass over to Bernstein. Bernstein inside the zone. He'll backhand it, taken away by Wyatt Muldoon. He goes behind his own net, being chased down by Lopriori, intercepted by Formisano. Puck sent back in, and now Canada Purple will just flip it outside the zone where Catapano takes it away. Over to Lopriori. Catapano sends it along the boards and down to LJ Russo. The shot! Saved by Sanjay, and he'll hold on. Heshin Sanjay being tested early on that howitzer by LJ Russo, and he is up to the challenge. No score, 9:40 to go here, first period. To the right of Sanjay, the face-off. Russo wins it, gives it over to Connor Dunn, but Canada steals it away. Number 19 coming inside the zone, that's Kath Nelson. Stolen away by Team USA. We got Robert Wimmer over to Connor Dunn. Collision along the boards, tough to see down here. Now picked up by Gemrosi. And now Russo with it over to Wimmer. Canada with the puck inside their own zone to pass to Gemrosi. He had an assist earlier today, but the star of that first game for Canada Purple was number 44, Ben Shorey, scoring the last 4 Canadian goals. He's on the ice with Gemrosi right now. Puck picked up by Wimmer in front of the Team USA bench. Now to Shorey, the shot off the glass to the right. Shorey picks up his own rebound, now sends it to Muldoon. Muldoon over to Shorey. In the corner, Joseph Castellano, number 18 with it. Sends it back to the point, the shot on. Saved by DeMalo into the breadbasket. And he'll hold on. So DeMalo passes his first test. And with 8:41 to go in the first, no score between Team USA Team USA and Team Canada. The colors throwing me off of it. Team USA teal, as well as silver and blue in this tournament. Canada has 5 different colors in the 2010 bracket. Shot comes in deflected, goes wide into the near corner. Now picked up by number 9, Logan Dixon. Players in zone. Here is Goldstein. He loses it over to Schaefer. Now Fontaine inside. Fontaine around the net. Jack Fontaine passes back off to Dylan Simone. Both of them from the Long Island Rebels. The pass across to Fontaine. He'll hold it along the far boards. Backhand to Dixon. Logan Dixon with the shot. Wide right. And Schaefer will clear it. Backhand pass over to number 34, Burtonshaw. Schaefer has it for Team Canada. Over to Burtonshaw. Over the blue line outside the zone. The pass on the tape of number 93, McGaney. McGaney with the shot. Off the post. DeMalo may have gotten a piece of it, but it goes into the netting out of play. 7:53 to go here, first period. No score between Team Canada and Team USA. Well, the face-off will be to the right of Sam DeMalo. Actually, to the left. No, the right. Ouellette takes the draw for Team Canada against Lopriori for Team USA. Cooper picks it up. Trevor Cooper with the pass up to Michael Formisano. Formisano plays it inside the zone, and Noah Bernstein gives chase. Bernstein checked there. Formisano to help. It comes back out to number 8 for Team Canada. Here's Lopriori right in front. It went through the crease, but couldn't get an angle for a shot. Now here's Ouellette. Ouellette inside the zone to Burtonshaw. The shot. Blocker glove saved by DeMalo. Now Ouellette checks out the puck by Lopriori. Cooper in there to help out. It comes into DeMalo, who's holding the post for no further play. 7:18 to go in the first period. We will take a short break and be right back. Welcome back to Scotiabank Pond as the shot comes in from Muldoon. Face off in the Team USA zone. Canadians and Americans no score here in game number 2 of preliminary action at Scotiabank Pond. Sent all the way down the ice. Sanjay will play it. Gives it off to Muldoon. Robert Wimmer on him. Now to Russo. Russo with the pass across to Dunn. Gets by him and goes along the near boards. Up the ice, Aiden Hawksworth, and it goes over to Robert Wimmer. Wimmer, Muldoon has it for Team Canada. Wimmer keeps it inside the zone, but is finally poked back out, and now goes to Catapato. Luca Catapato takes a hit from number 11, Tucker Newton. And Newton picks up the puck. Newton inside the zone, trying to get around Russo. Poked off the stick by LJ Russo. Good play by him from the North Jersey Avalanche. Here's Catapato with the backhander along the board. Schaefer with it. Schaefer trying to get around Dunn. Now Catapano with it. Both teams in a bit of a feeling out period here in this early first period. It happened in the first game as well for USA Teal against Canada Gold. And it took about 14 minutes until someone scored it. That was Canada. Here's Simone with the shot. High riser. And Eshin Sanjay picks it out of thin air. And he'll hold on for the faceoff. As I was saying, it took a while for Team USA to get going, but they scored twice in the third period of that first game and was really pressing for the tying goal, but Team Canada was able to get insurance and win 4-2. Here's Castellano off the face. It's blocked down by Team Canada. And now number 16 in a fight with Castellano. It's Castellano who picks it up. Over to number 19, Jackson Cat Nelson. Along the boards. Number 44 with it. And that is Ben Shorey. Out to center ice. And shot back into the American zone. Here's Goldstein. Takes a hit or avoids one from Shorey. And now to Jack Fontaine. Fontaine sends it in. For Team USA, they pretty much need a win in this second game to have hopes of advancing on. With a 2-2 record, you start getting into tiebreakers and it can get kind of dicey. But if they were to win tonight and they win both their games tomorrow, a 3-1 record should get them to a semifinal berth. The top 4 teams out of 8 advance on. Here's Lopriori with the face-off against Ouellette. Won by Team Canada, but it goes over to the United States, as so often happens. Win the face-off and then lose possession of the puck right away. Lopriori over to Formisano. Formisano on the blue line. Knocked off his stick. Here's Goldstein. Goldstein sends it up to Lopriori. Lopriori over to Fritz. Can't get it through as the defenseman for Team Canada, number 17, Jackson Chatwell, stepped in the way. Here's Ouellette. Knocked off his stick. That center ice. Formisano gives a shove on number 8, Luca Boucher. Here's Castellano. Castellano takes a shove in the back. Gives it right back to Begany. And now the puck comes over to Fritz. Fritz to Bernstein. Noah Bernstein around one player. Now around Burtonshaw. Bernstein coming in. Bernstein falls down as he tries to shoot us loose in front. And we got a penalty call as Bernstein's down. And as Team Canada touches up, the Americans will go on a power play. 4:16 to go in the first period. And the first power play of the game will most likely go to Team USA. So number 8, Luca Boucher, goes into the box for a 2-minute penalty with 4:16 to go in the opening period. Team USA on a power play. Russo takes the draw for Team USA, and he wins it, sends it back to the point to Dixon. Dixon skates around. He'll pass it out outside the zone, however, and so the Americans need to regroup. Here comes Robert Wimmer. Wimmer with the shot, just wide as Sanjay had to reach for that. Now it's on the back of the net, inside the post area, and he's trying to tie it up as you have number 77, Connor Dunn, fighting for it. It comes right in on goal, and DeMalo covers. He's going to freeze it. It doesn't take any chances. Number 88, Matteo Spadafora, was right on top of him. 3:46 to go in the opening period. 1:30 on the power play for Team USA. No score between the Americans and the Canadians. Face-off won by Team Canada. Goes back to the point. 13 with the shot. DeMalo with the save. Making it look easy. Right into the red basket. He'll cover for face-off. The shot came in from number 13, Gabriel Schrader. So it'll be Russo and number 44, Shorey, on the draw. Shorey wins it. Goes back to the point. The shot comes in, deflected down. Right in the face-off area to the right of DeMalo. Along the near boards. It's underneath an American. I can't see who it is. This will be Trevor Cooper. And now Logan Dixon in there helping the fight to dig it out. Goes over to Dixon. And Logan will pass it up. Tipped away by Shorey. Now it comes back in past Dixon, and he'll retrieve it in the corner. He's got number 86 on him. Cameron Mabucco. Now along the near boards. Wimmer in there along with trying to see a tough angle, and the Canadian is able to get a face-off as the puck's frozen long enough. So 36 seconds to go in the 5-on-4 as Team Canada has killed the majority of this power play. You know, the one problem that Team America had earlier today against Team Canada Gold was that every time they broke into the zone, you had 3 Canadian defensemen, maybe 4 sometimes, not defensemen, you have to forward back to go ahead and cover things. So it was really tough for the Americans to have any kind of offensive input. Here's Dixon along the boards and stolen away by Max Goldstein. Max Goldstein from the PAL Blue Knights. Pass over to number 13, Dylan Simone. Now Jack Fontaine. 3 Long Islanders out there as he goes into the near corner. Comes back outside the zone. And Logan Dixon over to Luca Catapano, pair of Kings. Catapano coming in. Luca with the shot. Goes wide left. And now Simone off the boards. In front. And number 16 plays it over to Simone. Simone to Fontaine. Fontaine to pass across to Goldstein. He just couldn't tee it up. 2:08 to go and the penalty's over. And now here is Boucher inside the American zone. Boucher with the shot. Glove save by Sam DeMalo. And he'll hold on. Big glove save off the break by Boucher and keeps this game scoreless. 2:01 to go in the first period. DeMalo up to the challenge, and the face-off up to be to his left. It'll be Fontaine taking the draw against Ouellette. Here it is. Puck comes out to number 93 for Canada. Through the skates of Catapano off the post. Oh, Team Canada rings iron, and they came within inches of taking the lead. Now the puck off a Goldstein stick. Goes over to number 34, and that is Burtonshaw. Catapano steals it away behind the net. Avoids a big hit by Ouellette. And now, Americans do it right back. Simone behind, being tied up by Burtonshaw. Burtonshaw steals it away. You got Fontaine and Simone in there along with Goldstein. Catapano now with it. Try to clear it up the ice. It goes over to Fontaine. Fontaine with pass to Goldstein. Americans desperately trying to get outside the zone. They can't do so as Team Canada doggedly sends it right back in. Here is Chatwell with it. Jackson Chatwell, the shot. Saved by DeMalo. He goes into the corner. Played there by Team USA. That is Dylan Simone. Simone takes a hit by Burtonshaw. And now Team America tries to get it outside the zone. It's finally out and goes over to Goldstein. Max Goldstein loses it over to number 17, Chatwell for Team Canada. Bernstein along with Hawksworth in there. Aiden Hawksworth from the New Jersey Bandits. And a big hit by Michael Formisano on Burtonshaw. But Ouellette picks up the puck. And now cleared out of the way. Here's Formisano. Formisano gets around number 8, Boucher. And Michael sends it down the ice. Number 93, McGaney with it. McGaney sends it all the way. He wraps it around the boards. Catapano in the far corner, plays it there. Up to Formisano, and he will clear. Nope, it's not outside the zone. But here comes Lopriori with Bernstein. Bernstein breaks into Team Canada's end of the ice. Bernstein in the high slot, knocked off his stick. We're down to 10 seconds. Here's Hawksworth. He'll play it around. Lopriori now on the near side. Muldoon with it, and Muldoon will left the skate back. Sends it all the way up the ice, but past number 11, Tucker Newton, and the buzzer sounds for the end of the first period. Good back and forth by both teams. A couple of offensive chances, but both Sanjay and DeMalo holding firm in their nets. And at the end of the first period, no score between Team USA Teal and Team Canada Purple. We'll be back for second period action from Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario, right after this.